Welcome, everyone. This is what you've been waiting for. The NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Miller, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. First for Boston. And holding down the middle, a tremendously hard-working and versatile big man out of the Dominican Republic, Al Horford. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Johnson in at the fourth. And for Atlanta, Schroeder is out there with Kent Bazemore. And it's center, the most dominant physical presence in the NBA, the elite defensive big man, Dwight Howard. That's Thabo Sefolosha, and it's Ilyasova in at the power forward position.
The Hawks last season weren't really a bad offensive team, but they did have one of the more memorable offensive nights, and not for anything positive. In the January game against the tough Bulls team, the Hawks only scored 58 points over the course of the entire game.
There's Crowder, outside Thomas. Shot no good. Excellent D from Schroeder. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. With the teardrop. No luck. And the Celtics going the other way now. As you said, the Hawks had one of the worst offensive nights, Clark, in the NBA. But overall, we're a solid offensive team right around the middle of the league. Steve just goes to show what can happen when a team goes cold.
Yeah, when you don't have that one guy who you can always lean on to score. I mean, there are going to be some nights where everything just misses. And I think that was the case that game against Chicago. It was kind of bizarre, but hey, over the course of 82 games, it's going to happen.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. It's up a three. Some solid defense there from Sefolosha. On defense, the Celtics. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Now, Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. They are going up against arguably the toughest center the NBA has to offer in Dwight Howard. One problem that Howard poses is his ability to send shots away on the defensive end. He told his players to be fearless and not think twice about taking shots, saying, a lot of the D Howard plays is mental. He just has shooters second-guessing. He might have them third-guessing, guys.
And thank you for that, Doris. And that one's good. Thomas got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
They can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they need to play it smart. Make sure you get a good shot first, and then maybe a second possession.
Pass to Schroeder. Hawks passing it around. Sefolosha misses. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside Thomas. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw good, Thomas. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. And both free throws good for Thomas.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
The Hawks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Ilyasova, a screen on Thomas. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That is his first foul of the game. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the first. Dishes it to Ilyasova. He feeds it to Hardaway. His 3-pointers off the mark. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Celtics out in front, up by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And now the second quarter just getting set to start.
You knew that at some point the window for the group of Celtics that had won a title was going to close. I mean, it was inevitable. But last year seemed like they were going to go for one last hurrah. They added some depth and looked to reload for another run.
Number 5. And he hits the jumper for 2. Johnson with a screen on Hardaway. Into Johnson. Outside Thomas. Feeds it to Crowder. There's the dish to Thomas. He kicks it to Horford. The shot from the low post is good. Horford's got his first points in this one. And getting back to the Celtics and Rondo's injury, a lot of people expected them to start the rebuilding process. Ended up standing pat at the deadline, Steve. Even though there was, it seemed, a lot of interest.
You know, you want to give that group, KG and Pierce and Rondo, you want to give them another run. And they had their last hurrah. They didn't get it finished. And now you start the rebuilding project. So a lot of trades, a lot of movement over the summer. But I like the fact that they gave that club one more run.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Celtics leading by 4. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
You know, I got to say, Clark, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going to go.
We saw it. Ended up right where it was supposed to, in the basket.
It sure did.
I don't think anybody knew where it was going to go.
Hardaway kicks to Ilyasova. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. They get it back. Muscala tried to bank it in, but he misses. And it's the Celtics ball. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Johnson sets the screen for Thomas. Back to Johnson. They swipe it. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence. Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Good.
Things are starting to warm up from the field for them this quarter as they add to their lead.
Yeah, it seems like everybody, Steve, has the hot hand right now.
Number 5. He's guarded by Thomas. Gets it to go. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Johnson left side. No good trying to beat the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. Celtics lead by 6. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And it's been great basketball going on in Atlanta. Let's get right to it. Boston leading against Atlanta. They've been relentless attacking the rim, dominating in points in the paint, and the bodies down low have been banging away. Isaiah Thomas getting it done through 2 quarters. It's been anything but a high-scoring game, but you got to love the contributions he's made to keep his team out front. And hanging tough, the Atlanta Hawks. They're really going hard at it on the boards, offensively chasing down every miss they can. Thanks so much for joining me here in studio. Second half action is coming right up. We hope you enjoy the rest of the game.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
You know, a big part of why the Celtics dropped so much last season was they weren't very good on the road. Ended with a 14-27 record away from home, which was by far the lowest of any team in the East that made the playoffs.
Howard, guarded by Horford, takes it from 10. Howard misses. Boston leading by 6. Back to Thomas. He dishes it to Horford. Outside Thomas. Shoots. And shot is good that time. Thomas got his team on the board first here in the second half for Boston. And as you said, Clark, rarely can you win just over a third of your road games like the Celtics did and expect to make the playoffs. In the half, they played closer to 500 on the... Well, Steve, there's a good chance they could have ended up as the 5th or the 4th seed.
Well, and in the Celtics case, it wasn't their defense, Kevin. It was their offense that betrayed them when they went out onto the road. They just couldn't win the close games. And some of it was just age and injury. But so many of those road losses from last year just came back to haunt them, and that's why they ended up with that 7 seed.
This ball movement by Boston. No good from outside. The Hawks trail by 6. Kicks it to Cephalosha. Makes it off the glass. Thomas. He's got 7. Thomas off a pick from Horford. Thomas kicks to Horford. Use that pick to get in close.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Man, it's not necessarily strategic, Mark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Gotta play hard, guys.
Howard can't hit.
Well, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thomas with the ball. Johnson sends the screen for Thomas. The pass to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Johnson, that's for 2. And there are the Celtics with another basket. Here's Bazemore. Now the feed to Ilyasova. Sinks the triple. Ilyasova's got himself on the board with 3 there.
An unusual skill set for a big man. A long-range shot gives you such good spacing offensively.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Celtics out in front, leading by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they're getting the ball inside, which is what I like. High percentage shots down on the block and in the paint area.
Outside Thomas. Takes the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Really poor decision on that pass.
Got a piece of it. Bazemore. And he jams it with authority.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Pass to Howard. Here's Schroeder, guarded by Horford. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's the first, and that brings them within 2. Both free throws good from Schroeder. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the fourth. Johnson against Ilyasova. Johnson gets the bucket.
He hushed him up with that shot.
Well, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd. You're right.
It's like they're stunned. I mean, they don't know what to think.
Schroeder to Bazemore. Passes it to Ilyasova. No good from 18. No good from Howard. Boston leading by 3. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
That technical foul right there is a killer because that free throw makes it a 2-possession game now.
Pass to Thomas. Thomas off a pick from Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Stripped it away. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And an intentional foul right there. Here is Thomas. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far.
30 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Not much time to work with. They need a basket here.
Yep, they've got to get a steal or foul to stop the clock.
Schroeder kicks to Howard. And the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a three-point play.
There's not a lot you can do when Howard is on like he is now.
Well, what a great and run right there. These are the kind of plays that win you basketball games, guys.
So it's Boston now. It's a one-point game. And so they foul intentionally.
Smart foul there. You got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
So it comes up empty at the line. Atlanta calls timeout. They're losing by one. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. And they're in position to take the lead.
You know what a bucket here would mean a bunch at this stage of the game.
Here's Schroeder, screened by Howard. This is to Ilyasova. He feeds it to Cephalosha to take the lead. The three won't fall. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Isaiah Thomas.